Hello, Christian Hacking from CBR UK, bringing you the abortion headlines, and I've got good news for us this week, which is the two attempts to hijack the domestic abuse bill on Monday fell flat on their faces. One amendment sought to remove all legal protection for the unborn child up to 28 weeks, packaged by the abortion lobby by the title of Decrim. Now, it's worth stating that the abortion lobby, so we're talking dozens of full-time employees, have been working round the clock for 18 months to secure this opportunity, and yet it was discarded by the Speaker of the House before it even made it to debate because it was deemed out of scope with the bill. It was a brilliant start. Now, the other amendment sought to permanently implement DIY home abortions for victims of domestic abuse, but in a surprising turn of events, Diana Johnson decided to withdraw her second amendment before the vote, fearing a very public defeat. It was epic scenes. Not only were we seeing a pro-life victory in the Commons, but also we were seeing MPs engage in new and vivid ways along with individuals on the sidelines. But how significant a moment was it? Well, in my opinion, it was an incredibly significant moment because this is the first serious tourniquet we've seen placed around what the abortion industry called decriminalisation, but what in reality is just unrestricted unborn baby killing up to 28 weeks. And it feels like it came out of nowhere. After all, the stage was set for a pro-abortion victory. In 2018, Diana Johnson brought very similar legislation before the House of Commons in a 10-minute rule bill, and it passed by a whopping majority. And between then and now, it's only been pro-abortion victory after pro-abortion victory. Now, take the Republic of Ireland introduced abortion in 2018, the Isle of Man a year later, and they forced abortion into Northern Ireland in 2020 with the same decrim legislation inbuilt. And just last month, not many people know about this, but Guernsey doubled its abortion limit from 12 to 24 weeks, again, in part using similar legislation to Diana Johnson's. In each of these cases, bar the first one, British politicians waved this legislation in, naively thinking that they were doing humanity a favour, but not on Monday. And I think there are two reasons for this. Firstly, the abortion industry overplayed their hand. This bill was always about protecting women in abusive situations. And MPs saw rightly that amendments to make abortion easier wouldn't be in their best interests. In one astonishing sentence, Diana Johnson tried to justify this, and she stated, and I quote, "Opportunities to raise these matters are very few and far between. And it seems to me that if you don't go fishing, you don't catch a fish." Now, fortunately, the other MPs didn't believe this nonsense. In fact, many MPs smelt the fish she was so duplicitously trying to catch. No one said it better than one MP who stated, and I quote, "Disturbingly, the new clause does not have a gestational period limit and is not limited to medical abortions. In terms of addressing domestic abuse, as we have heard, the new clause could in fact worsen the very problem it's trying to address." Now, some MPs, it would appear, are finally cottoning on. This is not about women, this is about abortion. Which leads me on to the reason for the second outcome, which is this amendment saw the highest level of engagement from any pro-abortion vote that we have seen. So if you wrote your MP, thank you so much. You have saved women and babies. This is a great victory, but there's still so much more to do. The next thing in Parliament will be to see whether DIY home abortions will stay post-COVID. So if you have any compelling evidence to that regard, please do let us know so that we can get the facts to the policymakers before it is too late. This is very serious. We have to make the exact case that the abortion industry don't want us to make. That is your news update with me, Christian Hacking. Please do subscribe, do share, and do donate to the cause, and I will see you next week.